That is just wild right there. I'll tell you another thing that's wild right now.
It is kind of a crazy story. I'll tell you what, yeah, speaking of wild, this fog.
That's what I'm saying, yes.
The last couple of days, it has really been something. Continuing to track some very thick fog. Right now, it's actually out across parts of southern Illinois. National Weather Service issuing a dense fog advisory, primarily for the areas you see on this map in the orange and the red. We're talking about spots that are seeing visibility less than a half a mile in some locations. So much like we were talking yesterday morning, if you're heading out today, make sure that you are also looking for vehicles, but keeping an eye out for deer this time of year as well. So just slow down, use some caution, make sure you've got the low beams on. You may need the windshield wipers as well. There are a few showers still lingering around the region, primarily in some of our southern counties, where some of the heaviest rain has occurred here over the last 24 hours. The Missouri Boot Heel right now just south of Kennett, Missouri, but say from Sandburg to Tiptonville, Tennessee, and then also approaching now another round on the way for Union City, Tennessee, and Martin, Tennessee as well. Northward starting to see some dry time take hold out across parts of western Kentucky, and very little rain expected north of the Kentucky-Tennessee line today. But a lot of fog this morning. Once again, checking in from the Benton Square. Notice the wet roads out there. Not a lot of measurable rain over the last 24 hours, just a lot of dampness in the air. But Carbondale showing some of that fog, much like yesterday morning. Same in Mount Vernon. Not as much fog, though, showing up right now on our camera in Metropolis. But temperatures, quite a range. We've been tracking a warm front. That's what's resulting in the fog this morning. That warm front has been stalled through some of our southern counties, very close to where the rain is this morning. And you can see Union City to Murray, Kentucky right now 57 degrees. Meanwhile, to the north, Marion, Illinois about 10 degrees cooler, only 47 degrees. Mount Vernon right now at 46. So big range in temperatures. That boundary will start to work its way south and likely bring some dry conditions to much of the region today, and shifting most of the rain south of our viewing area. A lot of clouds around. At times it's going to look like it's going to rain today. We're expecting dry conditions. Still a lot of dampness in the air. Of course, still a lot of wet roads just because of the fog and a lot of moisture in the air. Now tonight, we look ahead to tonight and into Thursday. The front begins to make its way back north, becomes widespread as far as the rain goes as we make our way into Thursday morning. Friday, another dry day, but it is short-lived. We're tracking the potential for more rain on the way for the first part of the weekend. There's that boundary this morning continuing to work its way southward now as a cold front. Notice this afternoon, most areas are dry, just a lot of clouds around. Temperatures today in the low 50s, so just not going to warm up very much from where we are right now. This is after midnight, about 3 a.m. though. Rain starts to move in from the west, becomes widespread, and some of this actually could be on the heavy side, but more than anything, it's just going to be steady rain. It's a washout through the day on Thursday. Very little dry time until the late afternoon. That stalled warm front. Notice northward, low 50s. Near 60 though, Union City to Murray. And then as we look ahead to Thursday night, Friday morning, the rain clears out of here. We'll at least see some dry time for Friday, but more rain on the way for Saturday. Rainfall amounts, now this just gets us through the next couple of days. We're thinking a half an inch to an inch for most. A few spots could pick up a little more than that. There's that dry day on Friday, and then on Saturday, another round of showers in our forecast, a little on the cool side, upper 40s there. Sunday and Monday will be dry days, and then next week we get to Tuesday. Temperatures, they go soaring into the upper 50s and lower 60s. That's a much bigger storm system there Tuesday of next week, and one we really need to keep an eye on for the potential not only of rain, but possibly some stronger storms. Still quite a ways away, but of course something we'll be tracking through the weekend.
As we're going to say, I'm sure over the next few days that'll catch a lot of your attention.
For sure.
All right, well.